facts. Tupac Shakur, the legend, and Madonna, the icon and legend, actually were dating. People have speculated it. There have been rumors. There's never been enough proof. But he said, she said, until now, Kendrick has proof. The link for this video will be in the description. So, this is Tupac Shakur's breakup letter to Madonna. In his own handwriting, this is something, people. Get ready for this. As you can see right here, it says, I don't know how you feel about visiting me, but if you could find it in your heart, I would love to speak face to face with you. It's funny, but this experience has taught me to not take time for granted. Tupac Shakur and Madonna dated briefly in '94. According to Tupac's brother, Mo Preem, the relationship began when Madonna passed Tupac the note that was saying during the this was Above the Rim, a press day for Above the Rim. The two of them broke up sometime before Tupac was shot in November the 30th, 1994. As a part of a robbery at the Quad Recording Studios in Manhattan. Shortly after he was shot, Pac was convicted of 3 counts of molestation as a sexual abuse case brought against him in '93. While he was in jail, Madonna wrote Tupac. This letter appears to have been sold at an auction by Madonna's former friend, art dealer Darlene Lutz. In 2018, Madonna lost a legal fight to have it returned to her and kept it from being sold. Exactly what became of this letter is unknown. It is a remarkable letter, although parts of it have been blurred out by the auction house. The Independent focuses on the fact that Tupac was concerned about being seen publicly dating a white woman. Can you understand that? For you to be seen with a black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more open and exciting. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I felt due to my image, I would be letting down half of the people who made me what I thought I was. I never meant to hurt you. Tupac was also upset by an interview that Madonna gave where she said, I'm off to rehabilitate all the rappers and basketball players. Those words hurt me deeply, seeing how I had never known you to be without any rappers beside myself. Tupac writes in a letter, it was at this moment out of hurt and natural instinct to strike back and defend my heart and ego that I said a lot of things. In her note on the letter, please do say forgive me, Chandra Steele focuses instead on the nature and quality of Tupac's apology. Check this out. Celebrities are separated from us by the perception or the godlike attainment of what we're supposed to want. Fame and money and sex. But when Tupac refers to their relationship, he uses words of humanity and humility. I haven't been the kind of friend I know I am capable of being is how he frames the apology. It's an empathy that some never accesses within themselves, no matter how many classes they take and unlocking their chakras. Later, he tells Madonna, I offer my friendship once again, this time much stronger and focused. What's more remarkable than what's written is what isn't. Tupac does not overstep the bounds of being an ex-lover. He does not push a selfish agenda. He has the wisdom to balance what he wants with what is warranted after leaving sans explanation. He does not burden her by asking for forgiveness. And then there are Tupac's closing words. I don't know how you feel about visiting me, but if you could find it in your heart, I would love to speak face to face with you. It's funny, but this experience has taught me to not take life for granted. With the heart emoji. So, Tupac slept apparently with a lot of women. And I wanted closure on this, and I know now, he was dating her because there was a lot of rumors. But Madonna had a fetish for black men. We know she was messing around with Dennis Rodman. And Tupac, actually, he went to the top of the food chain when he slept with Madonna. At that time, Madonna probably was the biggest female star in the world in the mid-'90s, early 90s. Probably was no bigger act. Madonna still is a real big deal, but she's like 60 now. Let's go back 20 something years ago when she was like 40, 30. Well, her 30, she was in her prime of her career. So, what do you guys think about Tupac writing this letter and giving everybody facts that they were dating? They were messing around. Subscribe.